You may feel like the line between dreams and reality is a bit blurry as Saturn retrograde enters Pisces. This is a time to face what's keeping you stuck while keeping your vision alive. Let's see what the cards have to show us. On September 1st, Saturn retrograde enters Pisces. So let's give these dice a roll to see what our numbered shuffle is going to be today. We've got a 4 and a 6 for a 10 energy. Not surprising, I would say. This is endings and beginnings, stability, and peace, harmony vibe. So let me read you the blurb from astrology.com so that you can have an idea of what this energy is all about. And it says, as we enter this extended retrograde in dreamy Pisces, it may feel as though we're living in a fantasy world. This period invites us to look inward and recognize what might be holding us back. Embrace this opportunity to see life through rose-colored glasses and strive for the stars. So I love this energy because we're going to get to tap into our dream state here in order to be able to get some insight and information for the future. So let's get these decks shuffled up. All right, there we go. Interesting shuffle. We've got some cards falling out. Let's see what we have for the Oracle guidance. Quietly serve, card 47. Let me give you a look at that there. Love this energy. This is about reconnecting to your service and your purpose here. Quietly serving is definitely a connection to the divine. And when we're going within in a retrograde, especially a long-term retrograde like Saturn retrograde, it invites us to dig in, basically. Dig in to yourself. I love this quietly serve card here because oftentimes we're wondering, like, what is our service? What is it that we are going to be able to do that has purposeful energy attached to it? When we get this kind of energy with a long-term dreamlike state, what we're doing is reconnecting to the divine. Piscean energy is that, right? It connects us to our divine source. It's the dreamy energy. It's the line between illusion and reality. What can you call in from the dreamlike state or what you imagine for yourself and bring it down into reality for yourself? Manifest it in. Oftentimes your purpose, or most times I would say, 9 times out of 10, your purpose is going to be connected to some kind of service. So this is about going within in order to figure out what it is that feels purposeful for you so that you can be of service. Quietly serving is about honoring what you came here to do. And I love the idea of seeing life through rose-colored glasses. This isn't a time to be super strict with the grounding element, right? So, Saturn retrograde is a long period of time. And we just want to keep in mind with this kind of aspect as the retrograde enters into Pisces, so it's retrograding back into the sign of Pisces, we can connect to our dreams again. We can connect to our divine wisdom. We can see within ourselves how it is we're meant to serve. And the quietly energy is like, spend some time within. Spend some time listening. Spend some time understanding how you feel connected. Let me see what the tarot has to give. Oh my goodness. Yes. The Judgment card. Okay. The Judgment card. There's a look at this beautiful energy. The Judgment card is all about your calling, rising up. You are being called. It's a card that says you've got to put the old life, the old ways behind. Something has to close or die in order to ascend to the next level, basically. This is an ascension card. The Judgment card is what I call the spirit calling card. It's when your spirit is calling you, your spirit team is calling you up to level up or to ascend. It's an activation energy. Is really reminding me of the 10 here that we rolled. Something is closing and something new is beginning. This is about your service to the world. This is about the work you're doing in alignment with what you came here to do. So your physical self and your divine self working together to serve the larger whole, to serve yourself, to serve those people around you that need what you have to offer. It's like they need your light. When you get a judgment energy, it really is all about answering the call of that service or of that purpose. So I suspect that, as Saturn continues to retrograde and it's entering this Piscean vibe, we are going to be a bit in a dreamlike state, connecting to our divinity again. It's easy to forget when you're here on the physical plane what you came here to do. And your purpose shifts and changes throughout your life. It's not like you just find your purpose and then you're done. You're constantly seeking from a divine space within how it is that you can serve in this moment and in the moments to follow. This is about understanding that you're being called to something. And in order to be able to show up for that service, you've got to connect within to understand what exactly is calling you. The Judgment card is just that. It's time to ascend up. It's time to rise up to your next calling and to quietly serve or to answer that call. Lovely energy. Let's see what the charm is. We're getting the stethoscope. The stethoscope here. As you'll notice, this stethoscope has a heart. This is about, of course, health. I mean, that's the easy interpretation is what they want me to say. It's about your health. This is about your spiritual health, your heart health, your purposeful health, your divine health. That's what this feels like. When you are out of alignment with your purpose, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel healthy. It doesn't feel connected. It doesn't feel whole. I'm getting this sense that we really do need to pay attention to our dreams and what our divinity is saying in order to live the healthiest energetic life and physical life, of course, possible. What you have going on in your energy, what you're showing up for every day, it affects your physical self. So there is an element of like spiritual health, energetic health, mental health, emotional health, and physical health that is in conjunction with this energy of rising up and meeting your next calling, meeting your service head on and showing up for that in a real way that wants to be explored here with this Saturn retrograde entering Pisces. So I hope that this serves you. For even more insight, you can check out the Astro Guidance playlist and see how all of the aspects are weaving together, especially this week. We have quite a few. You can also watch the chakra checkup video to make sure that your energy is aligned for the week ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.